So this morning we're talking all about a new program coming up for the South Bend Empowerment Zone and how we're getting kids involved in both that physical and mental activity. So this morning I wanted to get right into it. I'm going to bring in Ryan Yazel. He is with the Empowerment Zone dealing with development and athletics. Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Summer. Thanks for having us.
So there's been a lot in store and working on here for our Empowerment Zone over the summertime, including this new program. Can you tell me a little bit more about Riding for Focus?
Yeah, we're really excited. We're working with the South Bend Bike Garage. They were able to get this grant through Outride, so thanks to the Outride Foundation. Riding for Focus is following the science that says if kids can get their heart rates up and sustain that for 20 to 30 minutes, that not only is it helpful to them physically, but it's also helpful to their mental focus, which helps them perform in the classroom. And so in the zone, we want to be innovative and try whatever it takes to help our kids to be able to perform.
And I think it's important to note, the first thing that I saw when reading through this was, this is a three-parter. We've got school involvement, community involvement, and nonprofits. Where did the idea for this kind of come from?
Yeah, so the South Bend Bike Garage is fantastic, and they're leading the way in our community and wellness and getting our community riding. And they approached us and said, hey, we have this great idea, this thing we've been working on. We know you guys are willing to try things on behalf of your students, and so let's do this together. And it was a perfect fit. We love working in the community in this way.
And the Empowerment Zone doesn't stop here. You guys are also working towards the big build this Sunday. Share with us a little bit more about that event.
Yeah, so this is at the South Bend Bike Garage, which is the old St. Joe High School building, right?
My alma mater.
Yeah, so the grant is providing us with 35 bikes to be able to be used for students. So the bikes are going to be built this Sunday from 3 to 7 at the South Bend Bike Garage. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be different things you can do, bike safety events. So come on out and join us and be a part of making all of this happen.
Perfect. Well, the Empowerment Zone is only the first part of this. Ryan, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to invite over now Steve Perez Castillo. He is a physical education teacher over at Navarre Middle School. Come on in, Steve. I'm liking that you're repping your Navarre Middle School gear this morning.
You have to.
Right?
Every day.
Can you believe that the school year is literally right around the corner?
It is my second year teaching, so it's kind of crazy for sure.
And how has your teaching experience been over at Navarre?
It's been pretty good. You know, I've enjoyed kids. I've done some schooling before at Goshen where I live, but it's way different here in Navarre, but I love it.
And we're talking more about this Riding for Focus. So this is going on only at Navarre Middle School here to start. We're getting the feet and I guess our pedals going this morning.
Sure.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what this will look like actively in the classroom? So kids will come to phys ed and?
So kids will come into phys ed, like you said, they'll sit, we'll take attendance, and we're going to have them ride the bikes on the track back in behind the gym. And like I said, we'll take the lesson, we'll teach them bike safety, helmet, checking their bikes, making sure it's safe to ride, and then just how to turn, how to get on the bike, how to pedal, and just be safe when they're out in the streets.
And for somebody who lives in Michiana, you've seen firsthand how these kids get to school, how they interact with each other. What do you think is the importance kind of behind having this inside our schools? Of course, parents can teach their kids how to ride a bike. They can always, of course, talk about safety. But why do you think it's important coming from you as a teacher?
I think it's going to help the kids build community, just another way for them to get together, do something active, you know, because that's what we want as phys ed teachers. And, you know, just as a community, we want to see kids out more and not be on their phones and their laptops.
Perfect. Well, Steve, thank you so much for that. And of course, again, this three-parter, we're also talking about the South Bend Garage. Sherelle, I'm going to invite you over. This is Sherelle Patterson. He is with the nonprofit this morning that's also a part of all of this going on for Riding for Focus. Good morning. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you guys do over at the South Bend Garage?
Well, what we do is we have bikes donated. People can come in, they can help and volunteer. After so many hours of volunteer, you can actually pick out a bike. A lot of people come in, volunteer, decide that they really like it, come back.
And hopefully we can get more volunteers into our schools as well. And we're seeing some of those bikes this morning. Now, Sherelle, you mentioned that you're going to try to keep this a three-parter for our students of what they need to know going out the door for bike safety. I'm going to move this cord. Can you show me a little bit about what you'll be showing the students?
Yes. Once they get the bike that they're going to ride for that particular classroom, we kind of have like an ABC of things that they want to check before they get on the bike. A would be air pressure, and not just putting your hand on there, just making sure it's hard enough that it's going to take your weight. B is brakes. Just feeling the brake levers just to make sure there is that they're nice and stiff, that they are working.
Of course. All right, we've got a commercial break coming up here quick, so I don't mean to cut you off, but
problem.
air pressure, bikes, and safety, we'll have it all on ABC 57.